Hi, I'm Henry Phillips, and I've been cooking for almost 6 years now, and I've been teaching it for even longer. And when the folks at Thrillist approached me about making my own Master Chef class, I took this as an opportunity to share the vast amounts of knowledge that I've accumulated over the last 6 years. And in case you're not familiar with my work, we've handpicked some of my more popular recipes to show you, like the South American traditional street food, Henry's Pupusas. Hello everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making Henry's Pupusas. A pupusa is an El Salvadorian street food normally sold out of a van or a truck or a pupuria. It consists of a corn tortilla stuffed with shredded cheese, refried beans, and some kind of meat. The word pupusa is most likely a bastardization of the word popoplex, where popo means pipil for large and stuffed, and plex is tortilla of the corn. In early 16th century, you're going to start with 1 bowl of shredded cheddar cheese, along with 1 bowl of our garbanzos. We're going to mix them together with our hands until we get sort of a sticky, gumby compound. The other night I invited some friends over to test out this recipe, and it was a huge success. My friends never showed up, but it came out delicious. Okay, next I'm going to add 3 cups of our corn flour. I don't know what happened to my measuring cups, so I'm actually going to be converting to tablespoons. So that's 1, 2, 3. There's 16 tablespoons in a cup, so 3 cups, that's 16 times 3, 48. So this is 4 or 5. Wait. Fuck. Gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. And we just want to stir it up a little bit. Now we're going to need 4 cups of water, so 4 times 16 is 64 tablespoons of water, so that's 1, 2, 3. And now we're just going to knead the dough a little bit. Okay, I had to add a little bit more flour to get it the right texture. A lot of what you're doing in the kitchen is really just improvising. I remember when I was a kid and I would come home from school with an art project, my mom would always try to come up with something nice to say about it, like, well, a lot of times artists aren't appreciated during their own lifetime, or something like that. Okay, this looks just about ready. Okay, so in order to make my pupusa, I just take a ball of dough and I flatten it out into a pancake state, and then we're gonna make like a well in the center of it, so it's sort of like a flying saucer or something. And we're gonna take our filling and we're gonna put it in the middle, kind of like a catcher's mitt catching a ball or something, and then we're gonna bring up the edges around it so it swallows it up, kind of like a whale eating a seal or something. And then we're just gonna pinch it off like that. And then we want to flatten it back out into its original pancake state. And once you get pretty good at it, you'll find that they're pretty sturdy. If they break, you can just, I don't know, whatever. Okay guys, enough of this shit. Let's put these pupusas on the griddle. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just brush on a little bit of oil and put them on the griddle. We're going to leave them on here for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to flip them halfway through, and then when we're done, they're going to be muy bonita. Okay, everyone, bon appetit. We're just going to put these on our serving plate here. Don't forget the salsa. These smell good. Well, thanks as always for joining me here on Henry's Kitchen, and I hope you enjoy your pupusas. And I'd also like to invite you to join me at patreon.com/Henry's Kitchen to check out more footage and extra stuff. Thanks again.
God help me. God help me.